girl.
Y'all like my new fan?
I think that beats the Dr. Seuss book, if I'm being honest.
I think so.
It's designer.
Oh, is it Ivy Park?
It's the new Givenchy block fan.
Oh.
How fancy of you.
It's not released yet. I wouldn't expect y'all to know about such fashions. I understand.
I mean, us mere mortals don't have the opportunity to get those couture fan pieces. I don't know.
Anyway. Mabu, hey, and welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. Today we are drinking some sparkling pomegranate lemonade.
Ooh,
and it's real good. It's real good. But of course I'm drinking it in my cup mug.
Oh my.
But of
course. I might have one around here somewhere.
Oh.
This cup.
Nope, I tried.
You're too late.
I know.
This cup mug. Here. And you can get you a cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com, where you can get one like all cool kids. And we do ship internationally, so there are no excuses. And I'm looking at you, Philippines. I'm looking at you. Get your cup mug or your cup merch. But hello, all of that. Hi, y'all. I am Lana, your resident diva. I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. Purr. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I'm just drinking water today because it's a water kind of mood for me.
Love it.
And what's happening, everybody? You know who it is. It's your girl, Eve the Bunny. Back again. Ivy Park Queen and Chicago drag artiste. I'm wearing a couple of cute pieces today from a couple of different Ivy Park drops because, you know, she's a style girl. She likes to mix things up. Okay. So, the hat is from the first Ivy Park Beach drop that came out, which is really cute. It's also reversible. We love that.
Ooh.
I like this side though because it's fuzzy on the outside and the inside's very dirty because I usually wear it this way. So I'm gonna put it back this way. No one sees the dirt ring. It's okay. And then I've got this awesome, nice little side bag. This crossbody bag from the Ivy Park Trail drop. Very like camo and neon orange and. Bless mother, she has decided to make the colors color coordinate. So I was like, okay, cool. I can wear things from different drops and put them together and make out. Thank you for looking out for me, Mom. Thank you. I appreciate that. I also, as well, am still manifesting that I will be receiving these Ivy Park tickets for her Saturday show. It is now Thursday. I have not bought one damn thing, but it is okay. Because I know that the universe will provide for me. I said I was going to see Beyonce again. It is going to happen. Now, maybe I'll end up being part of the next tour. Who knows? Maybe that's how strong the manifestation is working. If so, let me know. So at least I don't get my hopes up for Saturday. But until then, we're still going for Saturday. There is supposed to be an Aries full moon on Friday. That is my sun sign. Come on, universe.
Work.
We're hoping for it.
I can't wait to see the pictures.
It didn't seem like you were hoping for it.
I am indeed hoping for it.
I can't wait to see the pictures of you at the concert on Saturday.
I'm excited to see you on the website. What are you talking about, Lana?
I mean, I'm just hoping to see even the building. In the building, that's all I'm hoping for.
I'm receiving it.
Receive all of it.
I'm going beyond that, and I'm going to be like, nope, she's going to be there, and she's going to be on the website. So
in Club Renaissance for sure. Period.
Big her. Big
Her.
Well, it's almost over. It is our penultimate episode of Drag Race Philippines. I'm sad that it's almost over.
Me too.
I
I
am too.
enjoyed this season very, very much. But I was
Paying
very tired
attention.
of saying, we're in the top six. We're in the top six. We're still in the top six.
Top six!
So I am glad with that we get what we get
But I
today.
will say
But
this.
it's been great.
Mhm.
I will say this. Strong top six.
Oh,
Yeah.
very strong top six.
Very strong top six. Even
For
when it
sure.
came down to this
Yep.
this challenge.
Yep.
No one was bad.
Nope.
I honestly could not say one person was bad.
I could.
I couldn't. I was like, I felt like
could.
everybody was doing a very strong job.
I don't think anyone was horrible. There were some clear tops, power top Nabrazis, if you will.
Power top Nabrazis.
And there were some people that just did not
Shine.
do nearly as well. We will talk all about it. But we walk into the workroom. It's top six again, Lana.
Woo.
Everything you always wanted. Top six again. Top six.
It's like that movie Groundhog Day.
Yep, I woke up and it's top six. I went back to sleep, woke up again, it was still top six.
I mean, I'm fine with it given the, the circumstances of last week. I'm fine with it.
Yes.
And given the circumstances of the previous week, also okay with it.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. If last week how do I say this? If last week
the results would have been the results.
If last week the results of the lip sync would have been swapped, I wouldn't have been mad.
The CJ, if you will.
I'm like, I would have, if they would, I'm like, and I understand her staying, and I understand why she deserved to stay, and why I'm not knocking her at all. But if they made me choose between you and my mother.
Period. My mother.
I feel like if we had to decide between Bernie and anyone on this season.
Really?
It's my mother.
Really?
It's Bernie.
Bernie and Mama Pow, shit.
Period. It could be Bernie
and Jiggly. Now that's a difficult decision.
Not for me.
But I still think I would pick. I would pick Bernie.
It wouldn't have been a difficult decision for me at all. Bernie all day.
Bernie is mother, and that's
mother. That's it. That's it.
All. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. Did I happen to jump in Bernie's live the other day and was like, "We love you from the cup," and she was like, "I love you too," and I was like, "Period, period, period." I love Bernie. I will always.
We're also on like week 5 or 6 of Bernie replying to our videos, and it's consistent now. And I'm just like, yes.
She watches us.
She watches us. Hey, mother, we love you.
Oh yeah, she talked about us on another interview that
I know. I put it in the chat. Everybody saw it. I made sure everybody saw that.
Oh yeah.
Everybody saw that.
We're just reminding the audience too, because that did happen.
That happened. Bernie talked about us. Although she said the T, and we're changing we're in the midst of rebranding ourselves to the T. Yeah, we're going to be the T because Bernie said, "Mother said so."
Mother said the T, so that's what we're doing.
That's how it goes. I have a sister in Chicago formerly named Reggie Boots, and during the Chicago show, she wrote her name on a flyer on a poster for Beyonce to say it at the concert. And Beyonce said Reggae Boots instead of Reggie Boots. And so now they've changed their name.
As they should.
Now their name is Reggae Boots. And It's like on their Twitter, and it's like Beyonce named me. It was like I was like I would be the exact same way, and Beyonce called me the most screwed up name in the world. That is my new name now. I need to go down and get paperwork to get it changed.
Yep, get it all changed.
I need to get my passport changed. All of it.
Mother has taught us the T, so we are now the T.
We are now the T.
Period.
But yes, it's top 6 again. And I did feel a little bit bad though, because everyone was like, oh, it's top 6. And oh my God, it's top 6 again. And oh my God, the lip sync. And oh my God, all of this. And Ovi didn't even get to celebrate her win.
No, because everything was so heavy. And
everything was so heavy. And I get it. But I
get it.
Like,
oh, Ovi.
Give Ovi.
You won,
leave Ovi alone.
Ovi, you won. So we'll celebrate Ovi. Yay!
We love Ovi.
Ovi. We do love Ovi.
But yes, we come into the workroom the next day and it's top 6 again. Yay!
You said that 3 times already.
I know I'm gonna keep saying it until it's not a top 6 anymore.
I'm sick of it. Let's move.
You're 6 of it?
Oh Jesus, you're worse than David. You're worse than David.
I had to.
You're worse. And please, y'all, don't be in the comments asking where's David. He's not here. Don't be in the comments asking us where's David. He is not here. I'm sorry you can't see David today. Because y'all do this every week. When David is not here, we get comment after comment. Where's David? Where's David? Are we not enough? Logan and myself not enough. Eve is here. And Eve is here. We know y'all love Eve. Send all the love to Eve. Don't send us a million comments asking us where's David and where's Eve. Eve's here. David's not. It is what it is.
God.
Show me and Logan some love from time to time. We're here all the time, and we love you all. We love all of our Philippine fans. But give us some love too, because y'all be where's David and us to death in our comments. And y'all know we read them. Y'all know we read them because we respond to all of them. We respond to every one of them. And
almost every one of them.
Pretty much mostly all of them we reply. But give us some love.
You can't do this to me today.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Y'all,
no, it's fine.
y'all know y'all do that. Y'all do that to us every time David ain't here. Where's David? God. Where's Eve? Where's Kev? Hurts. They ain't here. Well, Eve is here.
Hurts. Oh my God.
But we love y'all.
You said we love the fans, but here's the tea. Lana's putting the real and the tea.
I'm putting the real and the tea in reality. This is the real and the tea. That's what y'all asked for, and I'm being real. Oh God, don't be indicting us with where's David and how come Eve ain't there? Eve is here, so enjoy Eve.
What the hell did I just miss?
I just had to be real with our Philippine fans who we love and adore so much. But every time David ain't here, they like jump in our comments. All the comments like, "Where's David? Where's David? He ain't here." I'm sorry.
I don't even know what's
said you hate us.
I'm about to say, me and Logan are here week after week after week, and what do we get the moment David ain't here? Where's David? Where's David?
We know he's hot, okay, y'all.
Are we not enough? Are we not enough? We give our blood, sweat, and tears to y'all. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on a real rant today. It's okay. I love y'all though. We love y'all.
She's the deep end, watching she dives in. She'll never reach
okay. I haven't laughed. My face literally hurts, Lana.
I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'm glad I can make you laugh.
I needed that today, actually. Anyway. Eve is back. It's top 6, and we're getting our maxi challenge. Oh, that's how I started it. Anyway, we get our final maxi challenge of the season.
They gonna really love me now.
I know. They're gonna say, "Oh, Eve is our favorite," which we already knew. But it's
I'm like, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that.
It's fine. Our final maxi challenge of the season is starring in a music video to RuPaul's The Main Event. We're not writing verses.
Nope.
We're not creating choreography. No, nope. We're getting taught choreography and we're lip syncing, kinda.
Yep. Sort of.
A lot of gesturing.
Yep. A lot of.
Well, and it makes sense given our choreographer, which we'll talk about here very shortly because I'm very excited. But
well, no Jonte, honey.
Mm. Plus, we get cute little chit chat conversations with Mama Pow and Karen, which I loved. I do enjoy Colored Karen. I really do. And I liked seeing her in this capacity too. And my favorite part of the whole the interview segment was when Hana Beshie with 3G came out and she was like, "Oh my god, that's what you look like out of drag." My favorite thing.
It's like, I didn't even know what you look like out of drag.
Because I realized she didn't make a
never
workroom appearance at all
ever.
this season. I think she did in season 1 at some point because I know Jiggly did. But she was like, "Yeah, oh, so that's what you all look like out of drag. Cool."
Kelly
for
Karen was
me-
sitting up there looking all beaten like Kelly Rowland. She was sitting there with this
she
gorgeous
looked-
hair, moisturized chest, just
Oh,
teeth, and
woman.
I was like, "Oh, girl, come on now."
I love her.
Pretty.
I didn't know who she was when we started the Drag Race Philippines journey. I'm so happy I know who she is now.
Yeah.
Because every once in a while she'll pop up on my Instagram feed because I follow her and I'm like, "Hey Karen." Yes, double tap, you look great. Nothing, really nothing completely really stood out to me as far as the interviews were concerned. I don't know if y'all had any like high points with it, but it was just like sweet and lovely and wonderful, and everyone's lovely and wonderful, and we're lovely and wonderful. Like that was about all I had.
Yeah, everybody was nice comments and sweet and some emotional things and bringing up things from their past. It was nice. It was
The emotion in this episode.
The emotion was all the way up and through here, and so this was a sweet moment. I think it's like any other of the talks with the host. I'm like, okay, this is for, first of all, to fill the episode because they know if they went right into the video and then the runway, it'll be a 20-minute episode. But
and some franchises do and still manage to fill that full hour. But
yeah,
not
they
Philippines.
did. Yeah, they it was nice. It was nice. They gave them all gift cards at the end. I was like, oh, that's cute. So it was
Y'all
nice.
couldn't give Barney a gift card to get her sight fixed?
She had the option to pick Immortal Eyes, and she didn't. She thought it was a joke.
Right, so she picked the lips.
Well,
that was on her.
I did love that it was called All Star Lips, though. I was like, yeah, I love that.
So I want to say two things. One, I thought it was so sickening that by the end of Bernie's interview, they were like, "We're rooting for you."
Literally,
the host and the co-host are both like, "We want you to win this. We want you.
We are rooting for you."
Okay, we want you to win this now. We want you to win this. I'm like, ooh, okay. And then the second was when Karen was interviewing Jade, and she's like, "Is this how you talk all the time?"
She's like, "Yeah,
yeah,
yeah."
I was like, "Yes." She's that. I was like, but it's funny because she's like that unless she's crying.
Yep.
She's a cancer down. She's very much
like she sure is.
she's only not like that when she's about to cry. And like it was funny because when she stopped talking, I thought she was about to cry, and I said, "Damn!" But then she didn't. I was like, "Okay," but I was like,
"Okay,
girl." I was like, "Now why are you afraid to cry? You were just like the esoteric, the one of one." I was like,
the sexiest.
And then she's crying 5 minutes later. I was like, "Oh."
I love Jade. Truly one of my favorite television personalities of this year. If not ever, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Jade is in her own world and she loves living in that world. And can't nobody tell her that is something wrong with that world. Like
we know, we heard her "Why should you win" speech.
Right. I love Jade. She could go on, and I'll just sit there and listen to her.
I desperately need if Jade doesn't win this season, I desperately need her on a Global All-Stars so she can be judged by RuPaul. Because all I need in the world is Jade just going on her Jadeisms and RuPaul cackle laughing. Like, I want that for my spirit.
She's Filipino Alyssa Edwards.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. She really is.
She very much needs to have her own Wow Present show where it's really just her talking about whatever the hell she wants to talk about.
Yeah.
And I'd watch it.
I would.
So good.
It could be the next but just Jade.
And I needed to have an intro that's sung by her.
Yes.
Yep.
It could be
just pull her shampoo ad. And that's the song.
Jay like, I'm the cunt, yes. I'm the brat, yes. I'm the whatever, power top, boxing.
They're gonna have to build in subtitles so people understand what she's saying.
I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with that.
It'll become one of those things where her Susos will know. They'll know.
Oh, the Susos will know. We are Susos.
Tell.
Bernie may be mother, but we are Susos here, so
she'll probably put she'll have 15 random clicks and snaps all together, and we'll be like, yeah, sure did.
Yes, bitch.
I'll be right. Just like that meme. Exactly. I told her. I said, ma'am.
Don't even do that because I knew it. I knew that. She was, that'll be. I would love it. I would live for it. I honestly will live for it.
I'd be so down for it.
So we go to our choreo moment because it's literally a moment.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited because the choreographer is Nunoi Revlon.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Two Revlons on TV in 2023. Correct.
You want to know something that makes me mad? I'm going to tell y'all what makes me mad. So after the interviews, I was like, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, see what happens.
No.
I skipped to the middle of the choreo.
Oh, no.
And then I skipped over a little bit more, and it went right into the runway. And I said, wait, there was really no choreo? I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll skip back and I'll watch this little piece. So I never knew who the choreographer was.
No, Eve.
So I have to go back again and watch it just for Nunoi, but I'm so
mad. And they show many very attractive shirtless photos of Nunoi Revlon. So you're gonna want to go back and watch.
Yeah, I was like, go back and watch that.
I said.
You said.
By the way, speaking of Nunoi, just because that's their ex, but Prince has been in LA. Prince look good, girl.
Prince looks great.
Prince was kind of yummy. I was like, wait a minute, y'all was fine as hell. Hold on.
The shoes became the face.
They were like insta pretty. I was like, oh shit, hold on.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, we got the choreography. It was a moment. It really wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't long, but it was a moment, and it was nice.
They set Nunoi up saying, "Oh, we're gonna make you do choreo, but they're all gonna be in gowns."
Like they can't move in these gowns, but
that would. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That explains why at the end part of their performance, I noticed that too. I was like, they choreographed a duck walk into their performance. I was like,
yeah, it makes
the part
sense
after
now.
they did the video where it was all of them on stage.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part where they're all duck walking and voguing, and I'm like,
they're all attempting to duck walk.
Right. I was like, they put
only one of them got it.
I was like, well, now it makes
was
sense.
The one of what?
I was like, it makes
the
sense
only
given who the choreographer was, though. I was like,
exactly.
Everything makes sense now, Eve.
But yeah,
I love that.
But yeah, they did in gowns. They were in full blown gowns, and I was like, why would y'all make them do that? Why would y'all make them? And then especially you make them do that and do all the choreography in gowns when they had a whole disco look where he actually could have actually done real choreography and just
let the choreograph that.
But the gown should have just been the posing. Like that should have just been it. And then the real choreography comes when they're in their disco outfits because that was a little bit more freeing. But sure.
I agree with you.
Philippines, you did what you did though.
Well,
you did what you did.
You did what you did.
What you did. They did what they did.
What they did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well.
And like I said before,
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, and like I said, nobody did bad in the challenge. I felt like.
Mm-mm. We'll talk
There
about it.
was one person that fell behind for me.
Oh yeah, fair. We're gonna talk. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. I'm fine.
No,
We'll talk about just the rehearsal.
You know what?
Don't bring it up.
I'm gonna play it again.
Okay, because
the redo.
Period. Part D.
Let's talk about our. Well, I meant to cut up the man again this time, but it's fine. It's John.
I like him. We don't have to cut him out.
He's not great.
He
but
ain't
the
the
other
worst.
four gorgeous on this judging panel: guest judge Bretman Rock.
Come on, Bretman.
Bretman look good, bitch. They look good.
I'm not gonna lie, but remember. I don't think it was last runway, but I think it was runway before. It was when Prince did Jiggly's face.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, Jiggly is eating this picture. Jiggly is eating, and you said KatKat was eating. No, KatKat. So I said, no, Jiggly is eating this one. Jiggly is eating this one. Now this is one where KatKat is eating Jiggly up. Girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her just posed just like,
yeah, eating
it
down.
looks so nasty. It looks right. Like KatKat to me is one of those co-hosts that like, this is no shade toward Michelle Visage.
Ooh.
But you know how there is this running kind of joke that Michelle Visage is pretty much a drag queen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like that she's that way all the time. I feel like that she's sometimes styled to be that way because it's funny and it's cute and it's in the joke. KatKat's ass is an actual drag queen. KatKat is a drag queen, like for real. Like
she gives me drag queen level of like cis woman fantasy, along the same lines of like Unlocking, Chiara Francini. Like those are the along the lines of look. Like they're going for something with their look, and they're not just a gorgeous woman in an outfit. You know what I mean? Like Unlocking didn't hit with all of her stuff on España 3.
Right.
And we talked heavily about that when we talked about España 3. On previous seasons, she had done very, very well with her fashions. And I will say like that. But that's the level of like, she's putting it on. She's putting on the cosmeceuticals for the event today. She's not a
Tracy Melshore.
But we do love Tracy. But Lana, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I love Tracy, but yeah, she's not a Tracy Melshore.
I say she dresses she knows what show she's doing. Yeah. She's like, look, I am here on Drag Race. I know all of these girls are going to come out looking just nasty. I can't be here looking like a plain Jane. Like she just comes and she comes with it. She knows
wants to take advantage of the atmosphere that she's
exactly.
in. She's like, I know where I'm at. I'm at the party. I want to be dressed for the party.
Exactly.
I don't want to be dressed like I'm a guest at the party.
Right. I want them to mistake me as the host of the party. You know what I mean? And that is how I feel like all guest judges and any like that's how you should dress on Drag Race. You should always dress like you want to be, like you know where you're at. Like my mom used to always say, act like you've been here before. Dress like you've been here before. Guest judges who come up in there in a little pantsuit or a pants, I'm like, did you not realize what show you was doing today? Like, why would you always should dress that's like going to the Oscars in a jumpsuit in overalls. Like, why would you not dress for the occasion?
Right, dress for the occasion.
That's what and Karen dresses for the occasion week after week after week. She's gorgeous. Period.
Yeah, I love it a lot. I even like Mama Powell's look.
I do.
I'm not mad at Mama Powell's look at all.
It's moments in this outfit that Mama Powell would turn and look at the camera, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
he's stunning right there. It's moments. And then there's some moments where she's looking, I'm like, that's not a good angle. But when she hits her angle and she looks stunning in this. I was like, okay.
Her lower half for me is giving me every single thing that I need.
Mm-hmm.
I love, like, and that's the thing is, like, you can tell that there is, like, some cinching or corseting, but just a minimal amount to where it's doing just her waist, you know what I mean? Because everything from here up top and everything is still her natural body. Like, she's not wearing a bodysuit. But I love that where you can have that up top and then still have just a little bit of a nip in there to really make those hips look more pronounced and stand out and, like, really give you a silhouette, even if you're not wearing a full corset all the way around your waist or something.
Exactly.
Like, there's some girls who do that. They don't want to have or be showing that they're wearing a full corset, so they just don't wear one, and it doesn't give the same silhouette. Or they'll try to wear a cincher or something like that, and it doesn't really give the same silhouette. And sometimes you need something that's just smaller.
Yeah.
It's about proportionizing.
For sure.
Wait, do you get that reference?
I don't. I don't think Lana does.
Damn, sorry.
Proportionizing.
But I thought you was talking to you.
No, because I get it.
Well, then that's all that needs to be getting. I don't ever have to get it. I don't ever have to get it. Y'all keep talking. I don't ever have to get the references.
And on that note, let's talk very quickly about some old Hollywood looks from this music video.
I think everybody looks stunning. I'm not even gonna lie. I think everybody looks gorgeous in these old Hollywood looks. Do some people stand out more than others? Sure, because
I have a favorite.
M1ss Jade So, stunning in this top picture.
That shot of Jade.
Yep, that Ovi in this bottom.
Ovi by far is
stunning. Stunning.
I would even say this, even though hers is more a little bit on the simpler side than everybody else's, the way she sold it was actually very sickening. But KatKat.
Yeah.
KatKat looks good.
KatKat was coming, like, KatKat was giving, like, those fashion poses where it's like, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
So she was, like, coming out of the limo like, oh, I'm hurting. And I was like, oh, wait, stop. That's so sickening. I was like, my American Next Top.
Hana Beshie
with poofy sleeves looks phenomenal.
Gorgeous.
Hana was gorgeous.
Mother
is mothering is always gold. Bernie mothering
in that gold. Like,
I liked Arizona as well.
Arizona, look, I love that Arizona was like, I'm not going to pick a mute color. I'm picking red, and I'm going to stand out with my orange hair. She looks good. Everybody looks so good in this shot. Like, but Ovi and these exaggerated sleeves. Oh,
the bitch. Ovi.
I know. I want to be a part of this exaggerated sleeve club.
Yeah,
they're right.
Eating the girls.
They're eating.
My one qualm.
I
wish Arizona had a different color hair. I wish it was any other color, quite frankly. Because I didn't like the auburn hair with the red gown. But that's just a me thing personally. So
I think Arizona's like, I'm gonna be very Arizona, and that's her signature color. So she's gonna wear that signature wig, honey. But I get what you're saying with that red dress. It kind of like muted it down a little bit. If she would have had red hair with that red, baby, I would have been eating it, or black.
Black is what I would have wanted.
Well, because I'm sure I still like a good red. I'm a red haired girl, but go ahead. We're good.
Well, today you're purple, but
I do have red hair.
The disco looks.
Disco looks. I think everyone looks good, but there's one girl here that stands out to me by far, no question, without a doubt.
Ovi.
No.
Really?
No. It's the power top Nabratsi for me.
Oh, really?
M1ss Jade So.
M1ss Jade So had on 2 pieces of fabric.
and I did
And
not
And
care.
I live, bitch.
I
and a
did
scarf
so
on her hair.
much
this
like
bang, this Farrah Fawcett in brunette hair.
The scarf
Oh,
to match the dress at the top, and just
oh,
not on the bang, but back here, like behind the.
oh,
Oh,
so
so
good.
good. I will say, KatKat is killing it in this gold jumpsuit.
KatKat is eating.
I'm not even gonna lie; she is eating it up in this gold jumpsuit. Like,
no, I'm gonna
Bernie,
say
mother is mothering. Okay, go ahead.
my favorite was OV.
Hmm.
I love it.
I thought OV was clearing. I thought there were the shots that they got of OV with the hair behind her, just like I
With the
was like,
guitar.
y'all put a fan on Mama. Y'all put a fan
Yeah.
on her, cause like she was moving and giving. Like it was really good for me. I wanted that wig. I still want that wig.
I kind of really like this video. Not even gonna lie, I really kind of like this video.
Damn, it was
For,
really cute.
for the we're not making a verse, we're just lip syncing to a RuPaul song music video, in that genre of music video, I really enjoyed this as well.
Hmm.
I thought it was good. I thought all of the girls did a good job. The weak link for me in this, I have to be honest, was Arizona Brandy, because there were many moments when they were on the stage where she dropped her choreo. And she was the only person for me that was immediately noticeable dropping choreo. But I think the only person that actually got the choreo 100% was Jade.
Mm.
Jade had the choreo down. Jade was doing things on counts that they were supposed to be on, and everybody else was half a beat behind it at like a couple different points. But I do think it was a really, really strong performance from everyone. And I do like Arizona in this purple jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And Hana Beshie with, I don't know with what.
Hana Beshie with finger waves.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
In
With
3G.
spit curls. Hana Beshie with spit curls.
In 3G.
All that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought it was really good.
That's good.
So let's move to the runway. Category is Doble Cara Extravaganza.
With your
Now,
catwalk, everywhere you
everywhere
go,
now.
everybody knows you're so fun.
Copyright.
Did somebody ever get that as a runway? Someone got that as a runway song, didn't they?
It was
Because I was so happy when
it was season 15.
No, it wasn't 15.
No, it was 14.
It wasn't 14 either.
I thought it was 14.
It wasn't 14. It was because 14 got it wasn't
anyway, we'll figure it out. Anyway. We haven't seen a runway theme like this since season 7 of US, doing the half and half. Mm-hmm. So I was really interested to see what everybody was going to bring for this runway. And first up is Captivating KatKat. Eve, what do you think?
I think it was very well done. I clearly see the two halves and everything. I'm not a fan of war, so I'm trying not to delve too much into the military side. I'm a peace lover. I hate fighting. I hate fighting unless fighting has to happen. But even then, I still feel that there are ways that we can talk things out and work things out. But I do understand and respect protecting and standing up for those that can't stand up for themselves. So in that retrospect, I do appreciate and I respect that form of it. But I'm just not a big person on war. But I love the fact that she wanted to portray two different styles of people that give some type of service to their community. in some kind of way, whether it's protecting others or educating others or, so on and so forth. So I thought that overall, I thought it was a really well done runway.
I agree. I thought it was well done. She did. It was very clear what her intentions were on the runway. The theme was there. I liked how it was presented. I liked how she performed it. I enjoyed her.
Yeah, I think this was a really solid runway for KatKat. This is not even close to my favorite thing that she's won on the runway. I for what the concept is and for the concept that she decided to go for, I think it's well executed. I did like that she added her Ru badges onto the camo. I thought that was a really nice touch. The splitting of the makeup I thought was really strong. Yeah, I think overall this was a really, for what she decided to do with this, it was a very successful runway. So
Agreed.
scores.
For me, I will give this an 85.
I'm gonna give KatKat an 80.
We'll get Eve when she comes back.
Right. Arizona Brandy.
Eve says an 85.
Great. Arizona Brandy.
I like the duality of it. I understand what she was going for here. Do I like the technique of it? Not in particular. It wasn't my favorite look on the runway by far, but I think she understood the assignment. She gave us the superheroes, the man and the woman, and I can appreciate that she did that. The message was clear.
Mm-hmm. I will agree with that. I think the message was very clear. I like the concept that she was going for with these two very popular superhero characters. The execution of this was so sloppy. And I was kind of surprised by that from Arizona. Seeing all of the pins in the back of the wig, the male bodysuit side had like some wrinkles in it and didn't look like it fit all the way. It's not the best situation to see from Arizona right before the finale.
Right. Right.
It was not, the most successful thing in the world for me. But I thought the splitting of the makeup was pretty good as well. I didn't think it was bad. But yeah, overall concept was good. The execution left a lot to be desired.
Exactly.
So, scores. Oh, Eve is back. Just kidding. I lied many times. Eve.
Yeah, I had to get back real quick. Make sure I got to chime in for my girl Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Arizona, I like you. That's all.
Okay.
We'll go right into scores then.
I am going to please.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 50.
I'm gonna plead.
I love you, Arizona.
We love you. I don't
So
have
much.
I don't have my brandy from Arizona with me. It's on my alcohol cart, but we do enjoy Arizona brandy. And next up, Hana Beshie with Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Hana Mother Tuckin' Beshie with celestial garb. You know what? You done came out here looking like some damn Pokemon from the circus. And I live for every single moment of it. This is Hana Beshie fully realized. I get what the judges were saying in all fullness when they say that you're doing everything right, but amongst the scope of the other entertainers that you're with, you do read a bit, you do fall back a bit somehow. But it makes me feel like it's because, and this is not me damning you or doubting your talent or anything. It makes me think that you are like, it's like, how do I say this without seeming rude? I feel like that you're like a baby notch underneath them. Like you're at where they're at. You're just a little bit, and I think possibly that could be maybe an experience thing, because that could easily be what it is. Maybe that they have just been doing it a little bit longer, and so certain little nuanced things they know how to do and comes across better than how you have done them in the season. But it's like me looking at your entire package of what you've done this season, it's been very strong. Like, given the way that this episode ended, if things would have ended a different way, I would have been like, I can't be mad at that, because you've done everything that you need to do to the best of your abilities. And you are, for real, the one person that I would say bring back for All Stars.
Please.
Because if they do, they're going to crown you, girl. Like, literally. Like, I see you having all the makings of what they're looking for out of Drag Race. It just might not be your time right now. Because this is amazing. This was eating up some girls that I thought were going to do a little bit better. Love you, Arizona. But you took them out with this. This looks really great, really high concept. It was clean. I completely got who you were supposed to be when you were the moon and then you turned around and were the sun. It has almost this Harlequin look to it, like very jester-like. I love it. I love it.
Anybody who can walk out on the stage in a pair of gold and silver bloomers and still look amazing, I'm here for it. I love this. I thought the sun headpiece was so beautiful, and it didn't look costumey. It didn't look like some child crafted it. It looks so beautiful. The fabric that she used for that, and then the sun dress is a little just cute, and then the leggings, and then she turned around and gave us all this silver, the moon. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I was like, yes, this is the Hana Beshie that everybody been talking about. This is the Hana Beshie, like you said, fully realized. It's everything. She did everything right in this challenge.
This
With
is why
this look.
this is why she got this far.
Yeah. She did everything right. This look was right. The entire look of it, the entire scope of it was right. And I enjoyed every second of it. And her performance was great too.
Yeah.
Hana Beshie with the best look of the evening.
Oh,
I'll say that.
all right.
That's my opinion, and I'm going to stand by my opinion.
Mhm.
This is one of the best things we've seen on this runway this season. And I would even dare to say one of the best things I've ever seen on Drag Race Philippines.
All right.
Like, I was literally, when I was seeing it, I was like, this is giving me US Drag Race worthy level drag. This is giving me US Drag Race All Stars over. I could see a girl easily from All Stars walking out with it.
This is giving All Stars finale runway.
Yeah.
And that is the highest of compliments.
Real easy. So. That's why I was like, you're doing everything right that you need to do. Like, and if this is you still on a growing path and you're just going to do nothing but keep getting better from this, girl, that's why
Hana Beshie with a few more years could be the winner of Drag Race Philippines All Stars.
That's what I'm saying. Very that.
Yep.
Like,
Mhm.
I love Marina Summers to death, but don't bring Marina for no All Stars. Take her to Global All Stars. Take her somewhere. Let Hannah go ahead and get that Philippine crown.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that, darling.
Yeah, I'm like, go ahead and let Hannah get that Philippine crown. Because right now, yeah, y'all can even make it a cute little redemption story and put Brigadine second. But go ahead and let Hannah
No,
go
because
ahead.
I want Matilda second.
I would want Matilda. In there.
A top 3 is Hana Beshie with Brigading and Matilda, period. Anyway, scores.
This is overflowing. It is drowned upon the ocean. Yes, water.
Hydration is important, Eve.
Duh.
I've only used this for a few people this season, but this is Mugther right there. Baby, you did that, Hana Beshie. I'm so damn happy to
Go
see
ahead,
it.
Hana Beshie.
Oh,
Go ahead,
we
bro.
love Hana Beshie with all of our love. That's what I'm gonna say right now. M1ss Jade So.
M1ss Jade So. I liked this look. I do feel that it was a hair simplistic for me. But it was a look that was more about the message behind the look than the look itself. The look is kind of the vehicle for her story. And so I give respect to that. I do like this face piece, like this headpiece thing that she had. That was sickening. And have you seen her Instagram picture of this?
I have.
Oh my god. It's like this yin and yang type thing where like one braid goes up and then the other braid goes up and it makes this like infinity looking symbol. It was I was like, oh my god. Like it outdid just the runway of it. But I feel like the runway of it, like I said, was more for the message of what she was wanting to convey more so than just the look itself. So I thought it was cute.
I agree. The I think the outfit itself is kind of simple, but I like how she presented it. It was like, okay, I wore this. It gives us school uniform in the front, prom dress in the back, I guess, and I like the message. I love that headpiece. That headpiece is gorge, and just that one eye coming from behind. It's just like, oh, girl, oh. But I like how she presented it more than I like the actual outfit. But I think it was a good outfit.
I agree with what both of y'all are saying. I think the look here is for the message, and I think in that regard, I think it can be a little bit more true to the real thing as opposed to because this isn't the most extravagant thing we've seen from Jade this season. And I don't need it to be in this case because the story is powerful enough to carry the look that is otherwise on the more simple side. What I do love about this is I love the way that the sleeves are cut out, just exposing that little bit of shoulder. I really enjoy that. I like the way that the dress on the back looks. I like that we have the 2 shoes, but one of them I think is a red bottom. And you can tell, and the other one wasn't. And so, like, that caught my eye a little bit because I think the black heel is a red bottom, and I don't think the silver one is.
It's not.
It's not the biggest of deals to me, but
Please.
I think, yeah. But overall, I love this from Jade. The story was so powerful. I love Jade. So, scores for the Power Top Nabatsi.
I will give M1ss Jade So a 74.
It's very sensible of you.
Very sensible. I will give, 74 is a good score.
I'm still going to give Jade an 88 because I do still really like it. And a lot of that is for the story and the way she presented it. So.
Mm-hmm.
OV. No. 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 No, don't you dare.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
I don't have chopsticks, but my fan is broke, so it'll work.
it's a choppy out of chopping work for me, baby.
Yeah.
Something made me wonder how, in any way, shape, or fashion, OV could not be one of the top people of this week, and this is why. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing else they did was wrong this entire episode. That's why I was like, this has to be the reason why. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. It's giving me they didn't have an outfit for this, and so they tried to make something to fit it. Because I even somewhat get their explanation of it, but I feel like their explanation is counter what the challenge is asking for. So like their explanation was they wanted to be non-binary and they wanted to blur these two different lines and and I was like, we understand that, we respect that, but at the same time the category is specifically calling for two specific distinct lines. Mm-hmm. So making a look that's about you blurring them is not fitting what the assignment is looking for. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah.
I couldn't agree with you.
It just didn't read for me at all the way that I would have wanted for it to. It was a job.
I couldn't agree with you more, Eve. That I was like, it just doesn't hit the assignment because I under, I understand what she was trying to do, but that's not what the challenge was, and that's not. And then it just doesn't look good. Like even the execution of it wasn't great. So I'm like, even if you're going to break the rules and do your own thing and blur the lines and all of that stuff, you have to make it so good that people don't care about the explanation. It's like, yeah, I fudged the line a little bit and made it my own, but it gotta look good for people to be like, cool. But what you given us is black panties, some tights, and a jacket with some chains wrapped around it. It just doesn't look. It's not executed well. And that was I was like, dang, Over, you were doing so well up until this point. It should have been a no-brainer on why she should be in the top 4. Like it should be a no-brainer because she was doing so well. And then this happened, and I was like, oh, well, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think I have a bit of a different perspective because I'm non-binary. I'm still going to say this was my least favorite look of the week. However, this concept for this runway, I really like. I just wish she had executed it better. Actually, no, I'm not going to say this is my least favorite because Arizona did what she did there. But I love this concept and I love what she was going for with this concept. I wish there had been a way for her to blend more, like, I guess more masculine and more feminine garments, but I don't even really need that. I don't know. I think with a little bit more time thinking about this concept, I think it could have been so cool and like incredible and just really cool. And unfortunately, it was a half-baked presentation. The way that they did their makeup, though, I want to commend, because I really love the one eyebrow, one eyelash, big lip, like that whole situation. I do really enjoy that. I just, unfortunately, the look doesn't all come together for me.
Yeah.
So.
For me, it was even to a point where it could have been so simplistic as having part of you with, like, part of you in, it sounds very, very simplistic, but if you had, like, let's say part of you, the outer part of you on one side pink, and then one part of the outer part side of you, other side of you blue, to show like the binary. But what you would do is, I would say, because I know I'm like, God, it's so simplistic, like girls are pink, boys are blue, I hate that. But also at the same time, at the same time, what I would do is I would do like pink on just like one arm and a little bit of this side, blue on one arm and a little bit of this side, and then most of my entire body in the middle like purple or something, to show like the non-binary and like the fluidity, you know what I mean? So that way there would still be the separation, but the focus is more on the fluidity in between it, not the separation, you know? And I feel like that's what they were wanting to show, was more of the fluidity in between the two, as opposed to just the two, you know? But it just, I felt like it was hard to read. Too, if it didn't get fully explained.
You want to know what I would have loved? I would have loved had she come out in a sort of binary concept, whatever it be. Traditionally male, quote unquote, on one side, and traditionally female, quote unquote, on the other side. She'd come out in a normal, like, Doble Cara sort of look. And then, like, even with this jacket, I think she could have done something with the jacket where it was like half and half. Reveal, flip the jacket to be this black jacket, have some sort of reveal into a more non-binary sort of thing, and literally taken her hand and blurred the makeup down her face.
Thank you.
Like, that would have been so good. And I think if this had been the end result, or something like this would have been the end result of a reveal, I think it could have been really successful.
Yeah.
But
I see that.
Yeah. So
I totally see that.
Yeah. Scores.
30.
I'm going to give her the same score I gave Arizona. 50. No, 51.
I'm still going to give OV a 60. Bernie!
Why is the mother always mothering?
So I had to pull the individual sides, and then the full photo is actually from the critique on the runway and not from her walking the runway, because they didn't show the whole garment while she was walking the runway, and I was like, ugh. But
haters hating on my mother.
Yeah, haters.
But what I'm not hating is this look.
Absolutely not.
Mother did what she needed to do. She did. When I saw her walk down, I said, okay. And then when I saw her turn around to the king side, I said, okay. And then when I saw them both together, I said, okay. Yeah, all I can say is, because she did what needed to be done.
Mother
period, per period. Oh, period, per period, per period. Period, per period, per period.
Mother 8. Mother is going down in the history books for me. This is the penultimate episode to the finale, and Mother has never missed on the runway yet. Mother has never missed on a runway yet. And so there's no doubt in my mind Mother will not miss next week. And I must put that spoiler out there because Mother will be there next week, like mothers should. And Mother be mothering, and she, mm, ugh, Bernie is ugh, everything. She ate this down. I say it week after week after week after week, but I am so glad everybody on Miss Bernie at the beginning of this season, and I was able to snatch just who I wanted and snatch Mother right into my team because
We'll
I'm
talk about that a little bit later.
I am living for this moment. Oh, this look, the crown, just like the gangster crown on the side. Oh, just I'm mother is mothering. Mm-hmm.
So Bernie, if you're watching this or you get a chance to see this or hear this recording, you have a drag daughter here in the United States. Her name is Lana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She needs to go ahead and get it. She needs to be adopted into the house.
Period. Bernie, you just show me what to do. You tell me what to wear. I'm doing
Single
whatever you
named
say.
icons, hello, that use their real names in drag, period.
Period.
Oh.
I'll be Lana. That's
Just
it.
Lana.
Perfect.
Just Lana.
If you need a subtitle to your name, it's the Resident Diva, of course. But
yes, the Resident Diva.
Yes.
Period. Ugh.
Mother obviously ate here. I have one qualm that it doesn't affect how much I love this look at all. But the one thing I do wish is that there was a bit less space in the actual card itself, where you can see that they probably modeled it off of Bernie's face. I just wish there was a little bit less space in that, but it doesn't bother me all that much.
I thought that was what you might say.
Yeah, it's the one thing that I noticed, and I was like, but I still really like the look. So it's still.
I mean, I'm guessing she didn't want it pressed against her face, so you need a little bit of space so it ain't just
I
like.
just wished it was a little bit less space. That's all I'm asking. But you want to know who?
Not to judge just her against anybody, but we have had previous Drag Race contestants who've done the half and half split thing, and it's literally been right on their freaking face. Like, the face is like split in half. So like that one, it does look a hair like maybe they cut it a space too big, or maybe they cut it. I think what it is I think they cut it a little bit bigger to anticipate her wearing the wig on one side, but with her not wearing a wig on the other side, it created a gap.
I think so, yeah. I will say Mother never missed on the runway. You want to know who else never missed on the runway? Kiona.
Yep, true.
You want to know what Kiona did? Won Drag Race.
She won.
I haven't been able to talk about it on the podcast yet, but yeah, Kiona won. And I think we're going to see the same thing. But do I even need to ask for scores? Or can I just put this up and that answers
everything? You can just throw a Mother up there and
that's fine.
That's pretty much it. That's
all.
the scores. That's the score.
Period.
All three of us together.
Together.
Her.
So from the runway, we get the critique, and then we get the talking to your younger self, and then we get the why should you be the next drag superstar. And honestly, I thought all of this was lovely and fine and wonderful and great. The talking to your younger self part is never my favorite part of Drag Race. I watched it, but it's never my favorite part. The one thing I want to talk about, and I'm intrigued about this, is they presumably dead named KatKat?
Yeah. But I think,
what I'm assuming is that all of the trans women on this season were asked, and KatKat was okay with it, and they just didn't bring it up for Bernie or Jade, is what I'm assuming. Because KatKat didn't seem to have an inherently negative reaction to it, as if she already knew and was okay with them saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least from what we know from other franchises of Drag Race, if there are contestants at that point in the competition who don't identify with the sex they are assigned at birth, I'll say that for the wide gender spectrum, it's usually Ru saying to your younger self as opposed to their name out of drag. So I'm gonna assume that is the whole situation.
I would too.
So I just wanted to bring that up because I was like, oh, okay. But
I mean, if Kat didn't say anything, like if it was a problem, I feel like she would probably say something even after the fact.
Probably.
And if she hadn't said anything that we know of,
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything. So
if that's different, please let us know. But like, I haven't seen any of that. So it's a very sensitive thing. And I was taken aback a little. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing that. And then it didn't happen for either of the other two trans women. So I was like, ooh, okay. But regardless.
Confusion.
I was like, that's suspicious. That's weird. But we got our results.
Mm-hmm.
And last week... And last week they said, nope, all the dolls, we're putting you in the bottom 3. This week they said, all the dolls, we're putting you in the top 3. Very deserved.
Anyway, last episode didn't count. Last episode was a fever dream, I feel. I don't think...
But Ovi won, so we're fine with it.
That part was real. The rest
was real. Simile. The lip sync was very real. We all cried. That was real.
That was real.
But the winner, the Power Top Nabrazzi, finally Jade gets her win.
Well, Jade gets her second win, actually. Did she win the first episode?
No. She did not.
No, that was Arizona's win.
Arizona did win the first episode.
Jade should have won episode 1, in my opinion.
In my opinion as well. But
however, Arizona won. So yeah, this is Jade's first win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that we're seeing Jade build up from this. Like, she started strong, had a big dip in the middle, and I love that she's ending strong like this. Even though, like, last week was technically a bottom 3, I don't think of it that way.
She should have won that one too.
She should have been a bottom.
She should have won that one too, but whatever.
But I'm so happy Ovi won. So happy Ovi won. And they said, if you're not a doll, you're in the bottom 3 and you're all lip syncing. I said, oh, okay. Lip syncing to Dati by Sam Concepcion and Tipi Dos Santos. I love that for this runway, we got a duet. I thought that was kind of cute.
I love that within the first 5 seconds, I could already tell who won.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they all took 3 different takes, and only one of them took the right one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Only one of them took the right one.
Yeah.
And that was Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I still thought it was a pretty good lip sync overall. I think the lip syncing itself was fine. But I do agree with you. I think with this runway and this kind of thing, like, it's very difficult because the two people that didn't really do traditionally half and half, traditionally Doble Cara looks, were in the bottom, and neither of them could do the same thing that Arizona was doing to the way she was doing it. Because Hana tried. And I did like that she had the little, like, the moon was kind of a marionette, and I thought that was kind of cool, but it's not her lip syncing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, when she turned around and stayed turned around, I was like, no.
That's how I felt too. I couldn't even tell that the moon was a marionette. I thought that she was just not facing the camera for the entire part.
Me too. Me too. I was like, girl, you just not going to do it? I noticed it on the
second watch through that there was like the mouth was moving, and I was like, oh, that's smart. Just in case you had to.
I was like, and that says something because with it all being the same color, it was hard to tell if you didn't like really focus on it. And so I was like, what? And then OV brought out some old
raggedy puppet.
Child.
And then Hana also had a puppet.
A puppet. She
Chef
did at
Dunham,
the end.
Chef Dunham got robbed. Where this episode happened. They came to his house and stole 3 of his puppets.
I don't know.
I was like, what is happening? Why are we bringing out more puppets?
And then Arizona licked the stage again, and I said, stop!
It's her signature. Let her lick the stage.
No!
She want to lick the stage? Lick the stage?
The baby.
Girl.
At least she didn't put Cody powder in her mouth this time. I was fine with that.
I'll say this. By the way, she ain't got no problem eating. Girl, she's going to do whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I will lick Cody powder. I will lick paint. I will lick floors.
I guess. And so we get Ov and Hana. And this broke my heart when she told Ov to sashay away, and Ov was like, "What?" I cried.
It didn't even register.
I cried.
She was like, "What?"
I was just like, "No."
What?
And then her talking about like all of her sisters being in the photos and her not being in the photo, I cried again because I just it popped up on my YouTube recommended again. But back when Chicago Drag Excellence dropped, when the video dropped for that, they also did another one, I believe, with a lot of the resident girls at O-Bar, and it was Manila Drag Excellence. And all of them are in it, and it's really cool to see. It was like Marina, Eva, Prince, Brigading, Ovi, and like a couple other drag artists that we haven't seen on Drag Race yet, and I hope we do because they were both very fierce. But it was so cool to see all of them together, like prior to Drag Race. Like this was like 2 or 3 years ago. And now for Ovi to bring that up, and I had just seen that video the day before I watched this episode, and I was just like, I'm a wreck. And then Hana crying, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, Hana.
Means family, and family means that no one will ever be left behind, including Ovi and Hana Beshie.
That was the lamest joke anyone has told this entire season.
I know, and I had to make the reference because it was there.
It's true.
Well,
it's not top 6 anymore.
It's
Thank
not.
God.
It's our top 4. There is a 75% chance that a trans woman is going to win season 2 of Drag Race Philippines. And for that, I'm very happy.
In my eyes, there's 100% chance that a trans woman is going to win.
I understand that. However, statistically,
I know statistics don't work.
Arizona Brandy does exist.
Look, that's girl math in my. That's my girl
Fair
math.
enough. Fair enough. So yeah, next week is our finale. Presumably, it is going to be a lip sync for the crown, the same way they did it on season 1. We didn't get a preview.
No.
But I'm assuming that's going to be the format. So get ready for a lot of lip syncing and probably to a couple more RuPaul songs because that's what they did last year.
I will say this.
Please do.
Given that it is a lip sync for the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Lana, don't hate me.
Arizona's not winning this. Don't even do it. No. Because they're going to get sick and tired of her nonsense and shenanigans. That one licking of the stage. She can't lick the stage every single time and think she going to get through it. Nope.
All I have to say is this. They better not put Arizona up against Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they put Arizona up against Jade, there is a chance Arizona could be her.
That's a chance. There is a chance.
That's the downside. I was like, there is a chance.
There's a chance.
Not against KatKat or Brandy at all. But against Jade, maybe.
Yeah,
I think it would depend on the song.
I can agree with that. I could 100% stand behind that if it's a possibility. Now, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I don't want to.
I was thinking that. I was like, if it's going to be a lip sync for the crowd, I was like, Arizona's going to be able to hold her own there because like that's one thing I have noticed is her being goofy or not, she's still usually really good with her knowing all her lyrics, good with her timing. Like it'll be a good finale. It'll be a good strong finale, like how season 1's finale was.
Okay.
I agree. Before we go, very quickly, I have a draft update, and I actually have a draft announcement.
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, Eve has fallen into last place.
Yay.
Below the other people that are out of the draft, of which there are 3 of them. Eve is still in the draft. But Eve is currently in last place with 5 points. David, who has been out of the draft for 3 weeks, is currently in 5th place with 6 points. Brandon is in 4th place with 11. He's been out for a while. Mr. Talented just left the draft with OV being eliminated this episode, landing 3rd with 15 points. We have Kev coming in 2nd place with 19 points. And for the first time in Cup Drag Race history, I can just go ahead and announce the winner of the draft before the finale has aired. Because mathematically, there is no way for anyone left in the draft to beat Lana, because Lana has 33 points. So congratulations to Lana for winning Drag Race Philippines draft.
We loved.
The finale has even aired. Because even if KatKat won, Kev can't beat you with where you're at now. So, congratulations, Lana.
Thank you.
You are the reigning draft champion for another few weeks until there's another finale.
Exactly. I'll take that. I'll take that.
With all that being said, thank you for joining us for our penultimate recap of Drag Race Philippines Season 2. Philippines! We didn't do that at all this episode.
For those who don't know, I have Bernie and M1ss Jade So on my team. Period.
Bernie and Jade.
Okay.
Just
wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you for joining us for our penultimate episode of Drag Race Philippines. We will be back next week with the finale. We will have a crowned queen. I hope it's Bernie. I hope it's Bernie.
Me too.
I'd be happy with certain outcomes of this, but I want it to be Bernie. So, with that being said, make sure to subscribe, hit all the buttons, and if you hit the dislike, go ahead and hit it twice. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at the Cup Pod for all of our most up-to-date Cup news and our funny moments, because we are funny bitches. And while you're down in the description, you can follow the 3 of us. If you're in the Chicago area, go see Eve doing something fabulous. Go get your merch as well while you're down in the description. Mugs, other things, other things. And cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.